Radio is the river, radio is the river, radio is the river. Radio is the river, radio is the rivier, radio is the rivier. Onze statie, onze talent in onze mensen.
Koi vrouw, koi man, koi vrouw.
Koi man kom luister, koi man kom luister, koi man kom luister, en speel je nou. Koi vrouw kom luister, koi vrouw kom luister, koi vrouw kom luister, en speel je nou. Die koi zandman, die koi zandvrouw, al was bekwaam is, en je die lang.
Weet my immers en ek kan nie meer sien. Ek kan sien die proef wat sy wilde sien. Educate yourself, sy is een risiko. Biglie is so warm soos een rissie. Koi man, koi man, koi man. Sy weet en dat die boete is. Koi man, koi man, koi man. Sy weet en dat die boete is. Modern Bushman, zeker is geroesman. Modern Bushman, zeker is geroepman. Modern Bushman, geschiedenis verroesman. Modern Bushman, zij weet dan die is jouw land. Educate yourself vandaag, weet dan die goed gee jou kracht. Wat de kop is in die ska, bekend dat hij wil hulle lach. Nou is zo prachtig, nou is zo krachtig. op ons keus, hulle is so lastig. Hey, ja, die eerste nasie op die aarde. Ja, eerste nasie in die stofstraten. Ja, eerste nasie vat die power. Ja, eerste nasie in die stofstraten. KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is. KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is.
Sy weet my pijlen skerp, ek kan nie missie. Ga maar sien, man, wat sy wil dus nie. Liberate yourself, sy is een risiko, bro. Zamarai gaan maak, laat sy die fire, bro. Sy weet dan dit is onze taak, om hulle bewus te maak van die goed wat saak maak, en vir ons so aanraak. Rastaman is in die skag, kom gee weer die nasie kracht. Werke is so prachtig, machtig, prachtig.
KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is. KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is.
Manifesteer wat gebeur uit die bush, tot binne in die kroeg, oudste dinne in my bloed. 1652, gogogoap, tot by die koe, opgeskryf in 'n boek. KWEEN as ek spoeg, net die truth vir die youth. Rituele om die pier, die connectie met die dier. Constructie van my spier, tekeninge op die muur. Is gekeer van my natuur, bush roots in my bier. Van die plaktes afgestuur, my velde word bestuur.
KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is. KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is. KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is. KWEEN man. Sy weet dat die boete is.
This is the KHOI Queen, live on Radio Yesterova.
Our station, our talent, our people.
Die ding rukkie.
That's right, baby. Welcome back to Radio Yesterova. Ons stasie, ons talent. En julle wat nou ingeskakel is, bly ons mense, baby. So we are doing things a bit different today for all my people tuned in. But before we get to that, we opened up with two of the KHOI Queen's anthems. That is KHOI Man by Villa Brown from the KHOI Funk album. And then we also had Wow Weekly featuring the Varied MCs with KHOI Man. Of course, we do have some very special people today on the special edition show. Right now, it is 38 minutes after the hours of 1 p.m. on a good day to have a great day. Must say, shout out to Devandre Fris, want Devandre nou vir ons 'n bietjie in 'n ander situation in gesit. But like we always say at Radio Yesterova, ANCAP is die main thing. So without further ado, I'd love to give thanks for my beautiful, beautiful guests with me in the studio, the amazing Empress Valerie the third, and then of course I have Amanda with me in the studio. Guys, welcome to Radio Yesterova. How are we feeling today?
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
Not used to this weather. It's like the cold is getting into my head. That's how cold it is.
So if you're not used to this weather, what is the weather usually like? Where are we?
I'm from Durban.
Ooh.
Durban is baie warm. It's so lovely.
I'm jealous.
We're missing the sun.
I'm jealous. Is it true that it's always like sunny that side?
Our winters are
summer.
Yeah.
Y'all summer.
Guys, I can't relate yet. Yesterday we can't relate. This is our life. and apparently another cold front is approaching tonight. So
really?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Not looking forward to it.
Are you guys still gonna be here for that one?
We need tomorrow because we're doing a march tomorrow.
Okay. Tell us a bit more.
We're going to Parliament tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We are inviting all the Aboriginal from Cape Town. We actually say Aboriginal. We don't really go with KHOI. KHOI is a deviation about who we really are. We also found out that we're actually the most important people, through the years of research, because I'm a researcher for 20 years. And then I'm also a person that's communicating with God and shows me a lot of visions and dreams.
Yes.
And 20 years, I think in 2018 I was here in Cape Town. I did my first big court case, which, the court system, the judges and everyone who they work for. So we were just at the court today. Just today we had a court matter.
Yeah.
In the minute, we just said that we got jurisdiction. Have they got jurisdiction? The judge walked out. They don't even want to listen to us. They're closing all the doors because they don't want to hear, because they don't want other people to know, because they know that once other people that are there and they hear, then all their secrets will be out. So they gave us a run around today, because we went there to support one of our Aboriginal, and because we formed Empire to reclamation, we took back what was ours. And one of the things that we did do was get the Empire back, because we were a dynasty. And they took our history away from us. So we came with our law, because he signed up with us, he registered with us, so he's our subject, the Empire subject. And when you sign up with the Empire, that means you are not subject of this government. So that means this government can do nothing to you. They got no hold over you. And this government doesn't want people to know that last year, August the 31st, we collapsed this whole corporation. And we also brought down this government system. Every legal, illegal alien is all criminals at the moment. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And what we did claim back was this country is put on a stock market. And it's also put in a trust. This whole country, actually the whole of Africa, was put on the stock market in a trust. And this trust, the state, they assumed a responsibility on behalf of us, but we didn't give them that permission. Now they go on legalese, and we are the law. That's what I'm repeating every time to make our people understand that the law is L is for land, A is for air, and W is for water. So they have legalese, which is contract. Anything that we do sign, or that's why we got all these documents we sign. And seeing that we didn't give them the contract, we didn't give them that permission, but they had to make us dead people. And how they did that is say that we don't have our soul, and which we claimed back in the court last year. And we claim back that we are alive, and we are the true, I won't say Jews, the Israelites, and even that history they took away from us. And because the Israelites means that God is the owner of this earth, and we are not just stiff kanashni. We are the direct children of God. So God has given us dominion. When you see the beginning of the Bible, speaks about what God has given us, and the promised land that we're taking back right now is part of the journey that we're doing. So they don't want to admit the defeat, and they're still making you believe that they're still in control. They have got no control. That's why I told him at court today. I went, even the police came, they even brought the police for us. And the police sided with us after that, because they could see that we also got our law. And that's why tomorrow, what we are going to claim is the trust that I'm sitting and talking about. They illegally created this trust on behalf of us, which we didn't give them permission. They also said that they are the trustees of the trust, which we didn't give them the permission. And the beneficiaries were supposed to benefit from there, which is us. We are actually put in as the beneficiaries, you know that.
Yeah.
And being the beneficiaries of the trust, we were supposed to be shareholders. But they don't give us anything. They haven't given us anything from 1909. So we claim back all the monies that they, and even they weren't even allowed to, they weren't even given permission to extract any mineral resources from us. It's done illegally too. So we actually charged him last year for genocide, high treason, genocide, for taking and abusing us still under duress, and murder, first degree murder. I charged him for fraud, for criminal offense. I charged him for whatever there is. And, well, they won't admit it to you, because they don't want you to know that, their ship is sunk already, because they use sea law. And they on our law, which is land law. The law is land. And because we, the beneficiaries, we don't realize how important we are. And you, as a beneficiary, you have got all the right to say enough is enough. That's right. You didn't give me a cent from my wealth, what God has given us, and you didn't pay us back that money. All right? So you have got the right to cancel that. And that is exactly what we did in the court. That is why there's some leaders over here that was in the court, Leader Cindy, Amanda, Wendy, Hailey, Shemaine, that works closely with us, Dolores, Ambassador Edgar Adams. There's so many. The admin team that's working very hard, getting people registered so they can come on to the empire. And because I come from a royal family, which is King Moshesh, and also there was a reason why I needed to know my lineage with King Moshesh, because they said they kind of make people believe with their indoctrinated false history that they were given permission, which I have got so much proof that they were not given permission from their own documents. I even got I got a lot of information, I don't want to say too much, to pull them down. And we also cancelled their trust last year, because they did it illegally, for number one, without our permission. And we as beneficiaries can cancel the trust. If we feel that there's anything that is done against us and they did not abide, because the trustee is supposed to go according to the rules and regulations of the trust, and they violated all their rights.
Tell us a bit more about the trust, what it is, where it comes from. For those who tuned in, you might be wondering what this trust is that you are talking about.
The trust is the land, the air, and the water. Everything that is on the land, in the land, and even in the sky, even the sea, everything belongs to us. If it's raw material, I would say, I always say dominion. Dominion means everything. It actually belongs to us.
Okay. So I think, Empress, what the land was placed in a trust for our people, the Aboriginal people. And because we've been lied to about, we haven't been told about the trust. We didn't know. Our people didn't know that. We were told that different history. So when Empress discovered that everything was placed in trust, and it was for our Aboriginal people, and we have evidence that it is for our people, not for any other nationality. So the government has been reaping off this trust. They have been taking they've been reaping the harvest. So everything that every resource, a portion of that money goes into the trust. So when companies, whatever, like the timber industry, the mineral industry, there's a portion that has to go into the trust for Aboriginal. There is money there that is there for us. So we stood up and we said, we never told you in court on the 31st of August. We all stood up and we made a declaration saying we did not tell you that you could put our land in trust, and we are cancelling that trust on this day. And so that trust is now, it's been collapsed. So we want that money, and we are going to actually tomorrow, we are marching to Parliament, and we are going to hand over that mandate to the President to say it's a final demand that we want our money and we want what is rightfully belonging to our people.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what the march is about tomorrow. And we are asking for support. We're asking for everybody, all of our Aboriginal people, to give us full support, because we are doing this for our people.
Mm-hmm.
And we've come here to create an awareness of our Aboriginal people so that they will know who they are. They will know that this is their land.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't belong to anybody else. It belongs to them. They are the Aboriginal South Africans.
Mm-hmm.
They are the first people here. And we want them to know who they are, that land. We went to Worcester a couple of days ago, and we went to a place called, what's it?
Rollins.
What's it called? Rosenville, right? And we saw, I've never seen poverty like that.
Yeah.
I come from KwaZulu-Natal.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even seen poor black Empress. I'm telling you, I've never seen black people that poor. And that's the truth. I've never seen colored, our own people, to live like that. It's beyond. It can't get the image out of my mind. I couldn't get out of the car. I didn't want to face those people. I felt so ashamed. I felt so, I don't know. And to see that, and we went straight to the municipality. We took their complaints. Empress went straight to the municipality, and she told them, I'm giving you 3 months to sort out this matter, or we will come and give them land, because the land is ours. And when you know who you are, you don't ask, you tell. You don't ask, because it's ours. We're not asking for... Empress has not asked anybody for anything. She is telling them what is hers, and we are taking back our land. And so that's what we're here for. We are to create an awareness that our people must know this is yours. It doesn't belong to anyone else. And so that's what we're doing. So on tomorrow, that's it. We are marching to Parliament. We're telling the President and his cohorts that this belongs to us. We are taking it back. We are notifying government of who we are and what we are doing for our people, because we can't see poverty like that anymore. I just can't. We can't. Our people cannot live in. It's unbelievable. It's to be an owner. It's not like you just anybody. You are owner. This is your land, and you're being squeezed into a little corner, and you're told you can't go here, you can't go there, you can't. No, it's wrong. The land, the resources, the money is all yours, but you're not allowed. There's no jobs for our people. People are starving. It's unbelievable.
It is indeed unbelievable, guys. This is a special edition show. Thank you so much for everybody that is tuned in. Today we have Amanda and, of course, Empress Letsie the Third with us live in studio. 5 minutes to the hours of 2 p.m. We have Set Up Holdings that's also tuned in. And then Romano Klaasen liking the live. Of course, we see Devandre Fritz is also tuned in, liking the live. Thank you so much for everybody that is tuned in. We're going to be right back. Please do share the live, like, share, and comment. We are live on TikTok with Radio East River, Facebook, and then, of course, the Radio East River website. And then, of course, download that app. We are getting Aboriginal today, and we are staying woke and learning new things.
Radio East River, 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 Radio East River. Onze stasie, onze talent in onze mensen.
Get ready, Cape Town. Let the games begin. There's More to Life introduces Yo Master Race. Get your squad ready to win your share of 5,000 Rand. Race through the streets in an adrenaline-pumping, clue-finding adventure and climb the leaderboard. First 10 teams to enter get a share of 200 points. Score a another 200 points as the audience votes for the best dress squad on the 28th of July at the Athlone Civic Centre. Don't miss out. Enter now via www.tmtl.co.za.
Radio Eerste Rivier, onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us, die ding ruk hier.
Wake up, breakfast.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
Playing more music online. This is your favorite radio station. Your number one internet radio station. Playing more music. We are your number one favorite station.
My Boesmanland, hier was ons lewe een met die natuur. Tussen die wilde diere het ons gedwaal. Met spoorsny en pylenboog het ons onsself gevoed. Uit volstruis eierdoppe was ons dors geles. Krye soos boegoe en bitterbossie was ons genesing. My Boesmanland.
Sou jou maak alles was van jou gegee, maar jy moes het op nou wanneer gaat sy stop met my Boesmanland. Oh ja ja, wanneer gaat sy stop wat maakt jy met my Boesmanland? Oh jy doe jee, wat maakt sy wat bleef sy voor my Boesmanland?
Welkom terug op Radio
Okay, Gangangs for tuning in, and thank you so much for everybody that's interacting with us. And that was the one and only Boosman line from the Koi Funk album. Okay, Gangangs for tuning in. We have a lot of people tuned in, and thank you so much for the love coming through on the TikTok. We have Harry saying, God bless Empress Valerie. And then we also have Giselle Carlson there saying, God bless Empress. And then, of course, we have, Nene there saying hi, leaders. Thank you so much for showing so much love. We are here and we are tuned in and ready to hear the knowledge and the things. Empress, I don't want you to hold back on us today, ne? Don't hold back on us. Please. Praat net, whatever you feel led to speak to us about it, and let's talk it out there, because I think the best thing we in our communities we need to do is we need to speak about these things. We need to ignite that seed, especially in the youth, because it all starts with a thought. Once you start there, there's a saying that I like was, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So that's the first step. So welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day.
Thank you. I wanna give praise and thanks to God for the journey that He's been with me, and for making us know that He's been with us always, never left us, never forsaken us. It's just that we were lied to and misconstrued with everything that we do now today, because everything is a lie. And I had a lot of dreams and visions when I was small, and there's a lot of things that God had shown me. And I even asked church people, I said, hey, I'm getting this, and they said, hey, don't listen to it, because it can come from the devil, and can be wrong things. So I left it out for a while, and then the dreams and visions were coming. A lot also showed me what the births of my sisters.
Yes.
We 6 girls. And each one of our births was in a different way. And now lately when I went to the Bible, I actually see that everything about those births was in the Bible. It's like God needed to show me something. It took me, well, my daughter's 41, so it took me 41 years to find out what's really going on. I would say the last 2 years I started realizing, because when I went to the Bible, I saw a lot of verses, and it actually, God needed me to see what is really going on, and how He can communicate with us. And God has been communicating with us. It's just that sometimes we don't listen. Sometimes we think, it's just a thought, or you'll find that voice that will speak in your head, and you'll just, it's just a thought that maybe I'm thinking, But that's a time when God is speaking to you, or you get that push, don't go, or go, and that's a time that you must listen to that. And that is what I have realized through the years, that when I get that push, I go the direction. It's like I'm listening to my body messages, and the body and the messages that's in my head. And then as I also did a lot of research, I realized that God has built us unique, and God has given us direct access to Him. And if we just listen to His voice, we will go the right way. And that is where I am right now. I'm here to help the journey that God wants us to go.
Yes.
And tomorrow's journey is going to be part of it. And also for me, with this empire, also it's in the Bible that God actually, before you are born, it's a verse in the Bible, that I will put you in that womb, because I'm putting you there for a reason. And you are going to do as I say, kind of. And my journey, I was put in my mother's womb to be part of this empire, for me to be able to come and take this back for our people. So God is also using me and you and everybody that is listening to do this journey.
Yeah.
So I'm not only talking about me. What I say about me is what I mean about you. So everybody that is part of this journey is part of God's journey.
That's right.
So tomorrow is God's walk. It's God's promise that He made, the promised land. We are the ones with the promised land.
And if there are people tuned in and they maybe want to know how they can join, how they can get in touch regarding tomorrow, where can they get in touch with you guys? Amanda?
Okay, they can contact one of the admin. I'll give you the number, one of our numbers at the end of this. And then with regards to the march, it will be starting at 6 a.m.
Yes.
It's going to be, the meeting point will be CPUT. And we are going to, it's tomorrow morning, okay, obviously. And we are going to hand over to the president a final demand. And we are not leaving. We are not, that is the point that we are going to make. We are not leaving until we get what we came there for. So we're demanding that the president give us what is rightfully ours. So it's 6 a.m. tomorrow, the 30th. And the meeting point is CPUT.
CPUT.
And then, of course, if anyone wants to join our groups, we have 36 admin that they can contact, but we will give you a contact number where you can contact us. And we try to Empress teaches people on the groups what we are about, also tells them what their rights are. She teaches them a lot of things that you know, we've been misinformed about, about our history, about who we really are as Aboriginals, and about you know, just the things that we've been misinformed. And I personally, my journey with Empress has been amazing. I've learned so much. And there are 4 of us. We are part of Empress's advisory team. It's Hayley LaRue, Wendy Hopt, myself, and Charmaine Slade.
Yes.
We travel with Empress and we advise her, you know, with things that she needs to do. And we have a good relationship with Empress. We have our tiffs where Empress wants to say one thing and we saying no.
Yeah, we're only human at the end of the day.
Yes. And we have our banter where we say, Empress, no, let's do it like this. And then Empress says, no, but and you know, one thing, with all of that, one thing I must say, Empress is a compassionate, passionate, amazing, humble woman.
Powerful.
She's gone through a lot, and even with this journey, she's faced a lot with regards to some people have said a lot of things about her, you know, which is people don't understand. People they listen to the things she says, and we've been brainwashed for such a long time that people believe a certain thing or a certain way, and they don't want to change. And when they hear some of the things Empress is saying, it sounds outrageous, but if you research it, if you look at it, if you look at the things Empress is saying, it's all starting to unfold. So it's not just us as Aboriginals that are realizing who we are. It's happening all over the world. People's eyes are being opened. The truth is being revealed, and we're living in a time now where it's time for truth. It's time for revelation. All the false history, all the lies is being revealed. So I believe that it is time for us to take back what is ours, because God has ordained this time. Also, the technology is all geared up for us to take what is rightfully ours, because everything is being opened up. Look at the TikTok. Look at what we're seeing on TikTok. Look at what all the lies are being exposed. And we're getting to communicate with other people in other countries where they are showing you what is happening in their country, what is happening with the. We are actually fighting this new world order. Empress is what our battle is, not just for us as Aboriginals. It's for this whole world, because what Empress is doing is fighting the New World Order. We are not going to let our people be killed with vaccines, with all of these things, and be forced to do certain things that we do not believe in. And so that is a great part of Empress is doing this. So I don't know if Empress wants to elaborate on that, because she feels very strongly about that as well.
Then we'd love to know more about it.
We're not the only ones that's going through this. Actually, our people is right through the world. And actually, if you look at the history, you'll see that we've got a common factor with our struggle. And all the things that let me give you an example. The Indian Americans, they're not the Aboriginal people. The people that is of color, which they look just like us, they are the real ones. And if you look at their struggles, even in Brazil, if you see their struggles, it's exactly like us. And why we're going through these struggles? First of all, because we're the owners of Africa, not just South Africa. We're actually the owners of South Africa, actually Southern Africa. Not even Southern Africa, I would rather say Africa. And they also go through the prison story, the gangsterism story, the poverty, the unemployment. They're going through everything that we are. And it's actually around the world. You don't even see the others, because we were brought down to minority through poison. They poisoned our people. Everyone that is an Aboriginal, we were brought down to minority.
Tell us a bit more about the poisoning.
1652 it is a lie story. They only came here in 1800 and around 1840, around over there. And they came with the intent of doing what they're doing to us today. Because if they saw that we were a very powerful nation and they can't conquer us. They say they colonized, it's not colonized. Colonized means that they conquered us. They fought the wars and they tried everything. They brought in the missionaries, and the missionaries came in between our people because they knew they can't come in between our people. So they brought the missionaries, and because our people were God-fearing people, and then they brought the God story to our people. You see? So that was like a trap for us because of we, so they brought it. I know a lot of people don't like this, but it's the truth that they brought in religion to manipulate us, made us soft, submissive.
Yes.
We obey. And, that's why they also tampered with. That Bible's actually our history, but they tampered with it and made them look like the good ones, and we the bad ones. And we must be the slaves, and we must obey their governments, and, it's all manipulation. And then, so they use the church, to soften us up. Yeah, and with that, we lost our power, and now we got to actually take back our power. We got to, with God is by our side, and as long as we listen to His word, as I said, because He still communicates with all of us, everyone, only we got that power. You know that other people don't have the power to communicate with God. Yeah. So, because we got the soul and they don't have a soul. So that's why they're not compassionate with us. It's actually a spiritual war that we actually going through right now. Yeah, no, we just got to stand together. We got to do what we have to do, is take back, build our nation up again, and move away from the government, because the government is no more. They're not in power anymore. We took them down. And but they will pretend that they will still hang on, but they know that they finished. That's why we can challenge each one of them, and everyone runs away from me. We challenged quite a few people, court cases. We challenged the police. They can't do anything.
They can't do anything to us.
Yeah. So test drive your power that you have. Test drive it.
Yeah, that's what we challenge everyone to do. That
tell them you can't do anything to me. This is my land.
I'm Aboriginal.
This is my land, and you can't chase me off. I will take you off, but we're not going to do it in a very violent way. We don't want people, bloodshed and things like that. I listen to God. I mean, if I got even Monday, I was even praying yesterday. I decided I don't want to go anywhere. Yes. I just want to have my quiet time with God, and God came through for me, and He gave me more information. So that's why I'm excited about tomorrow. I want every Aboriginal, if you are called colored, please, you are important. You have got the power and the might, and God has given you that power, and the dominion was given to you by God Himself, not by anyone, and no one can take that away from you. Be there tomorrow. Join us. Give us the power to fight for you. You're not supposed to struggle like this. You're not supposed to even be a slave, because you're a slave to these slave masters, and we need to stop this abuse. We need to stop this. That they're actually trying to plan other more things. That's why we are here to try and save you. We will do what we need to do for you, but you must just stand with us, support us, and by you supporting us, you giving us more power to fight for you. Please, I'm begging you, tomorrow, make it a day. Bring your water, bring your sandwiches. We are not going to leave there tomorrow. We're going for the trust money. It is yours. And we are going to take it tomorrow by hook or by crook, not by violence. We will do it, as I said. I will let you know, and I will tell you what we're going to do, all right? So please, you don't come there with violence. We will do it because we are spiritual people, and we believe that God will be the center of tomorrow. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, our station, our talent, our people.
Give a thought to Africa. Beneath the burning sun, there are hosts of weary hearts.
You are listening to Radio Yesterova.
Radio Yesterova, onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us, die dang ruk hier.
Butcher's Market offers the best quality, locally sourced, and 100% halal meats. Visit our store at Sambry Square Mall. Contact us at 021-565-0499 TPM for your halal meats.
You are listening to Radio Yesterova.
That's right. Welcome back to the leading internet radio station in the mother city. Want to give a shout out to all my peoples live with Radio Yesterova, and thank you so much, K Gangangs, for all that ngami that's coming through here for Empress live with us in the studio alongside leader Amanda. Then of course we have some beautiful comments coming through all the way from the TikTok. Some saying, yeah, we stand together. I'ma say, we stand together. Amen. Thank you so much for everybody that is tuned in. Then we also have Giselle saying the 30th of July, Tuesday, 2024, the thing is starting. So definitely thank you so much for everybody that is tuned in. Then we also have some comments coming through all the way from the Facebook page. We have Wafika saying, good Empress Valerie, and all greetings to all the Aboriginals across the nation. Thank you so much for the work you're doing for our people. May the Almighty continue to guide you, bless and protect you. Thank you. Just want to ask horses. Okay, I don't know if I can read that fully, but then we also have another comments coming here from Johannes van Wyk saying lekker ons is daar môre. So we definitely have some listeners that are going to be pitching up there. And then we also have Jamie van Rooyen saying vat terug wat ons sinne is. Die Here is goed. Thank you so much for everybody that is tuning in. Then we are unfortunately reaching that time where we're going to be wrapping up the show. But in that, I just want, I don't want that to just leave without that one. So we are preparing us for that one. She knows what that one is. But before we get there, Leader Amanda, will you please just give us some of the contact details and more details that we need? Thank you.
So the numbers to contact is Wendy Hopt. Her number is 084-873-2661. So it's 084-873-2661. And then you can also contact Hayley LaRue. And her number is 084-628-5805. It's 084-628-5805. Okay? And then also, just with regards to the march again, it's Tuesday, tomorrow, the 30th of July, beginning at 6 a.m. from CPUT, and we are therefore proceeding down Hanover Street into Buitekant Road and right on Ruland Street to walking to Parliament. So if you are late, which we're hoping you're not going to be, you can meet us along the way. So again, we are proceeding from CPUT down Hanover Street into Buitekant Road and right on Roland Street to Parliament. Thank you.
Beautiful. Empress Valerie, and Leader Manny, thank you so much. We really uskap aan hier by Radio Yesterova. We take the best of a situation when life gives us lemonade.
We make lemonade.
Yes, we make lemonade. No, that's what I was looking for. So, in this time, I just want to thank you guys for joining us. And of course, thank you so much for all the listeners for tuning in. And then any last words that you would like to leave us with?
I want to thank the radio station for giving us this opportunity. I also want to thank the people that supported us, have been monetary, maybe giving up their homes for us, making sure that we got a place to stay, paying for our stay and transport, that we're getting the people that are doing the admin work, the people, I must say, the Yoch.
Yes.
What's her name? that singer, when she says "yoch," in Americans can't understand
What's
it.
her name?
Tyler.
Oh, yes,
Yoch.
Tyler.
So yeah, it doesn't go out of us. Now I thank everybody doesn't matter what support that you have given.
Beautiful.
And without you, we cannot do it. As I said, you are more important than me right now. And God needs you to be there so that He can do the work for you. And we are doing the journey to free you, not just monetary value, but also to free you, because there's a lot of other things that we still will be doing with this journey. It will be a long process. And yes, we'll be asking for support in any way that you can help us to move forward. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. And if that is all, we will now be concluding the interview. I want to give a shout out for all the people with us in the studio. Mense, ons het 'n volle studio vol mense. We cannot just not acknowledge the peoples that accompanied my lovely two guests in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us right now. It's 28 minutes past the hours of 2 p.m. We're playing out with liquor music, good vibes, more life, more blessings. And thank you so much for everybody that is tuning in. This is Radio Easter, ons stasie, ons talent en ons mense.
Do you want to take your business to the next level? Advertise with Radio East River by emailing us at admin@radioeastriver.co.za.
You are listening to Radio East River.
Our station, our talent, our people.
As ik denk hoe ons land kan wees, as ons saam staan. De never, de moeilijkheid kan heers, as ons saam staan.
Ons families sal weer rustig slaap as ons saam staan. Die groot mense sal met waardigheid optree as ons saam staan. Dit sal as ons saam staan.
Radio East River. Radio East River.
Ons bid vir vrede, liewe Heer. Suid-Afrika, u tuin rangskik in kleur. Laat ons toch blom in gunstig tyd. Ons vra van noord en suid.